All right, what's up, people? Got a busy show. Usually, I have on. Usually, I try to have on people that the people that host and the drivers. But man, there's been a lot of street racing going on this past weekend, and they just had a bunch of good shows going on. Let's see. One show or one event they had up northeast, which I'm sure y'all been seeing the show up in New York, up to the northeast, Pennsylvania, stuff like that. What's up, Silver? What's up, Problem Child? I don't know if I have seen some of the show. Actually, last week's this other week's show was pretty good. I liked what's up, Matt? Actually, looked like they were well put together. I don't know about. I don't know if it was in Arizona, as they say, but prepping the road, that ain't street racing, man. If you're just going to prep a road, why don't you just go to tracks? I mean, it's basically the same thing. I'm just not a big fan of prepping a road to street race. Just doesn't make sense to me. Just kind of like chases a race, just don't make sense to me. But let's see if we can get. I know I'm gonna try to get these guys on first because they're on the, of course they're on the East Coast, so you know they're an hour ahead of us. So let's see if we can get them. They let them. Yeah, I invited him. Lonnie. Who knows? Who knows if we get on there? But they had here. We'll let one of them on. The ringleader. There he is.
What up, dude?
What's going on?
How are you, brother?
Oh, living the dream.
Yeah.
A lot of races going on this weekend.
Yeah, it seemed like everybody had something going on everywhere.
Yeah. Which is good. I mean, that's good street stuff. So.
Hell yeah.
Y'all, I watched the video.
Did you? Did you like it?
Badass video.
Thanks, man.
If y'all can go watch the video, it's well worth a watch. You know, I ain't got nothing to do during the day but drive, and so you know, what better to do? Watch videos and drive while you got cars over your head and stuff. So you know, it's all good.
The safe thing to do. The safe time to watch.
Yeah. How many cars y'all have?
We had 8 until about 45 minutes prior. One of our boys went over and hit our test road, and he decided he wanted to pop his motor on the test road, so we ended up only having 7. So,
man, them nights. I've been a stickler, just off the trailer. You know, no testing. You know, if you're going to test, go test during the week. Then you know what it's going to do. It ain't going to change overnight.
So the only issue that we had was like, so I'll open lock-in money or lock-in like about a month prior, just so I know I have enough people. And within about 5 minutes, we had 17 people lock in, and we do an 8-car shootout. So I had a bunch of people on reserve, which was nice. But over the time, you know, we had people drop out left and right, and we had 8 as on Saturday as like 5 o'clock, and then our boy from Connecticut called and said he's having issues, can't make it. So I called another guy that was on the list, and I said, if you can make it here in time, you know, you're in. He's like, I'll be in there, but I just put a new controller on, so I want to test it when I get there. I said, I'll have one of my boys bring you to the test road. He's like, all right. Put the controller on, and it was just too much apparently, and he popped the motor, oiled down the whole test spot. So we got to find a new test spot or bring some Speedy Dry out there and clean the place up for this weekend. So,
yeah. Man, y'all need to if y'all need to go watch that video. It has some drone footage and some up close and personal, like from the starting line. I guess flagger footage. I guess.
Yeah, we put a GoPro on Lure's head just to see if it would come out decent, and I really liked the way it came out. So I think we're gonna use that from now on. So
yeah. Richard's done that. Richard's done that to me before. So
I think you don't see it much. You see a lot of the 360 cams and the drones, but I wanted to try something new. You know what I mean? Be a little different. So
yeah, and
something cool.
You had there's
my boy. There's Lure. He was a flag man, and our boy in the middle, Jeff. He ended up winning. Jeff, we had 3 shootouts last year. Yeah, $4,000. It was a nice payday for him. We had three shootouts last year, and Jeff entered 2 of them last year. He won both of those, and he entered this one this year, won that one. So he's come here 3 times, made about 10 hits and about $10,000 in those 10 hits. So he's been paid pretty well out here in Syracuse.
Yeah, well, I invited Lure on, and he hadn't seen it yet. So maybe he's already passed out. I think he's already passed out.
He's working. He's got to do like the COVID screening at the airport and stuff because he works for the state. Yeah, so they're being hard asses about that shit up here.
Oh,
yeah, he is. He's about $400 away from a 1099 from Ruddy Racing.
It looked that road. I guess from the video, y'all had to block off. I guess y'all run right through an intersection or a light or something.
Yeah,
and y'all had blockers on both front and the back.
Yep, we had 4 lifted trucks behind us, and then about 660 feet out, or 660 feet out is obviously the finish line, but about 1,000 feet out, you run through the intersection. So I had a truck on both sides of the intersection and then on both roads as well. That way nobody could get through. We've just learned from our mistakes in the past what we got to do to make it more successful, more safe for the guys on the road going down.
Yeah. So how come y'all don't have y'all's the number 1 flagger up there?
Who's that? I already know where you're going. I don't know. I guess he was busy though this weekend. Man.
I was just wondering. I mean, did y'all have enough cameras out there or anything?
I think we were short on cameras. I didn't have enough money to give them, I guess, to come out, and be street. So I just had to call Lure and beg him to come out and do it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure Lure had to pay you to come out there, didn't he?
Yeah, I wish he'd pay me. But no, that's my dude.
Yeah, that guy out there.
Oh my God. Race Master Dave. Yeah, that was a good one. Did you see that? We were on there. That was last week on there. We were out in Albany doing that shootout.
Yeah.
They changed everybody's name. Race Master Dave.
So it looked like y'all didn't have to change spots or anything.
No, it was actually we started late because so the dude that blew up the day of testing, the day prior, his brother came out and same thing, wanted to test, and he wanted to test.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, sorry. His brother wanted to test, and he made 1 hit. And he passes me in a wheelie, and he comes slamming back down. The transpan cracks up, and they ended up working all night pulling it. And the next morning, we went back down there. We put the transmission back in, and then we had spare parts, and we got him up and running. But I don't know. We were just kind of clustering to get everybody together last minute kind of thing. But we had to change spots. We ended up getting everybody all in there. We did first round. Started at about midnight. And we did finals. We were getting ready to do finals around 2 o'clock. We were going really fast, and some local squirrels showed up, and the cops sat there for about 45 minutes. So me and my other friend basically started just driving around and waiting for the cops to leave. Cops left, brought them out, brought the blockers out, and just finish it off. We were gonna do some graduation afterwards, but we decided not to mess with the cops anymore, and we had to. So
yeah, I got this a while ago. That's what I was giggling about. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know who sent that?
I know who sent that. Oh shit.
But
oh man.
I guess the live feed didn't kill y'all this time? No live feeds?
No, we didn't do any live feeds this time. We kept it down to 6 cameras instead of 30 this time around. So
okay, I got you. Yeah, we
Where is that big beautiful bastard? Why is he not on here?
Yeah. Man, they had Tulsa Co, they had Syracuse Co, we had DFW Co, they had Tulsa Co, they had a race out in Chicago a Co.
Chicago
Man, we got a pretty jam packed show today. I mean, that's why we're trying to. I know I ain't gonna get no sleep tonight, but it was a fun filled weekend. I mean, just all throughout. Everybody hitting the streets. Maybe maybe people thinking they're going to get on that new show.
Yeah, I guess that's what they're all afterwards. But I definitely feel like I saw action in every part of the country. It seemed like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Y'all didn't prep the road, did y'all, like they do?
No, we didn't prep the road. No, we drove through, walked it beforehand, made sure it was clean, and we sent those boys down there.
Hell yeah.
Did you see that? Philly had some kind of thing over the weekend, and there was some like shooting, I guess.
Yeah. My boy Dylan was supposed to go. He went from Florida. He was delivering some cars up there, and they were going to have some grudge races or something. And then I think that fell out. And then I think a couple of them went north. And then where he was at, Syracuse, he found about Syracuse, but it was like 6.5 hours away from him where he was at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, well, shit, you should have went up there and seen them guys. He was like, yeah, but I was already out of my hours. I couldn't drive no more.
Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
He went up to New York today and went up to further in New York, and he was like, man, I just wanted to go out there and deliver some cars and just to see what it's like. I said, you have all that fun, and he was happy. He was like, man, this is pretty skyline. This is nice. And then on the way back, he was all like, man, this sucks, man.
Totally different on the way home, man. Takes
he was
10
all
times.
like, he was delivering at some fancy places, and he was all like, man, this sucks. This sucks out here.
Was he in upstate New York?
Yeah, he went to the city and stuff.
Oh, did he come up this way at all?
He went through the city, and then I think he went to Vermont or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And delivered a car, and then he had to take the ferry across to go get another car.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I didn't think ferries could hold 18-wheelers, but I guess I can.
Yeah, I guess I never thought about something like that.
Because the guy that he's picking up for, he said it would take 2 hours if you didn't take the ferry across. I don't know how all that shit works up there.
Jesus, sounds like a pain in the ass, honestly.
Yeah.
Long Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, people. You tell people you're. Wow, this is phenomenal.
and he's from Milwaukee, so just imagine that accent that he has.
Oh my god, the half Canadian, half American accent.
Oh man, it's bad. I thought my accent was bad until I started listening to him.
Yeah, you tell people, man, that you go down south and stuff. Tell people you're from New York. All they think is the city. They don't believe we got cornfields and nothing but nothing out here.
Yankee ass
cut. Fuck you.
So you had cops show up just the one time, and that was it?
Yeah, the cops showed up once, and it wasn't even for us. It was because we went to scout the spot and make sure it was clear of cops, and we get down there, and like I said, there's some local squirrels, fucking around. They're just literally standing in the road, like with their cars. Like they're not going down there to be urgent about it. They just want to go down there to fuck off. And cops showed up, and it was county cops and the city cops. So they were just sitting there for about 45 minutes, just bullshitting with each other about nothing. So we had to just basically drive around until we were ready to go. And then, I called Lure and told him to send the guys up. So,
yeah. Well, it looked like some good racing. I seen the Blazer or whatever. It looked like kind of a little squirrely.
Luckily when he was racing, he was racing Joe, and luckily Joe, spun just enough that Blazer Bob got out on him, because if he was there with him, I thought for sure he was tagging him from where I was at. I thought he did actually.
Yeah, he would have if that one would have been just a hair closer.
Yep. And I was kicking myself in the ass because I wanted to put we have two 360 cams. I wanted to put one on each car, and we decided not to. And I was like, man, we would have had such great footage of him almost just touching that fender, but we ended up missing out on it. So live and learn, I guess.
Yeah. Oh. Well, what y'all got next? Or is it top secret?
No, it's not top secret.
Top secret.
Top secret. Give me some oxygen. We usually do a run what you brung 8-car shootout. End of August, sometime in September, and then in November we'll do another 8-car shootout. We call it No W November, just 28, 10, 5, nothing else. And we wait till it's real, kind of cold to do that one. That way they really got to fight to get down the street. So usually do about 3 or 4 a year.
What time does it start getting cold up there?
Well, it's usually end of September where it starts getting chilly, but it's gonna start getting dark around 8 o'clock up here soon. So it's gonna be turbo weather real soon up here. We only got a few more weeks of hot weather left.
Yeah, I know it was hotter. I was talking to Dylan because he was up there today, and it was hotter there than it was here today because we got a little bit of rain today.
Yeah, I think the news said today's like 41 days straight of 87 degrees or higher, something like that. It's been hot as shit all summer here.
Yeah, we usually have our record's usually that many days over 100. So
Jesus Christ, I couldn't do it.
Last year was like, I think it was 70 something days over 100 consecutive days over 100.
It's too damn hot.
Yeah, it's miserable, but we have 2 seasons, hot and mild.
Right. So. Yeah, we go from. I mean, it snowed up here till May this year. Like it just kept snowing nonstop, and then all of a sudden you woke up one day and the snow was gone. It was 95 degrees out. And chat days, yeah, we have a little group chat we're gonna have a little shootout with. So. Jimbo getting wild.
I'm surprised he hadn't hit me with no more. Oh no!
I'm surprised too. He's behaving himself tonight.
Yeah.
He must be out of Captain Morgan.
Well, all right. Y'all got any sponsors or anybody y'all want to plug?
I definitely want to give a shout out to TJ over at Logos Plus. He does a plaque for us every year. Just give it to the racers. Just something they can take home with them. They don't. I know the money's more important, but having a little plaque with with the name on it and stuff's pretty cool too. So you guys hang them up on their wall and shit. So TJ over at Logos Custom Embroidery in East Syracuse. If anybody's up this way, need that embroidery done, get a hold of TJ.
All right. That it?
That's it, brother. That's it for me. As far as my street stuff goes.
Uh-oh.
Jim's busy making us new t-shirts. Yeah, that too.
Oh boy, Brandon.
We'll give a shout out to Robin over at Black Magic too. He keeps hooking me up with some Black Magic traction compound. That's good shit right there.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Any of them? Hold on. Guess who's here?
Oh boy.
Oh,
what up, dude?
It's Racemaster Dave.
Hey, Racemaster Dave, what up?
Racemaster Dave. Oh. It's your boy.
It's your boy, Dave.
Your boy Lure, what up? Good thing I had gas money today. I had to pay my mom to give me a ride to the fucking races today.
Oh fuck!
Oh boy!
Here we go.
Oh boy! Here we go.
There we go.
Who would have fucking invited this guy?
No, not yet. So,
What's going on?
did you good Lord. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Here comes the messages. Oh boy.
Getting harassed again. Oh, lost him.
Oh no. Oh boy.
We lose.
Hold on. Jim sent me something. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Hey, dude.
So
You know.
so do you did you have fun this weekend?
Oh yeah, of course I had a riot. I
Did
didn't sleep at all.
oh well, hell, that's a normal weekend for you know.
Well, for me, yeah.
Was you sober?
In a week. Was I sober? Describe sober. I was probably like a .08, maybe.
Okay.
With some other stuff.
Rejuvenation.
Yeah, I had to feel rejuvenated. You know, I had a long weekend.
Think about getting out of this. Golly.
How can you get out of something you were never in?
Oh boy.
Well,
that's what I don't understand.
So
that dude shot anyway.
So Laura, did you get any hip checks or anything this past weekend?
No, I had just one big wheelie come by me, but that thing ain't that was not that close.
You didn't fart when it went by you, did or anything?
I probably did, but who really knows, really? It's funny, we did that. I don't know if you've seen the video, but we did the head cam thing.
Yeah.
And I was like 1,000% against it because I just hated having something on my head, but I wanted to do it just in case. I'm glad I did it, but I don't remember saying stuff to people like there's a guy with a GTR, and I'm like, fuck out of the way. He's like trying to talk to me, and then I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Get away from me. I'm like, and he's a nice guy or whatever. Nothing wrong with the guy. It's just, dude, get out of the way, bud. Thanks, Curdy.
Do you remember when you were backing Mike up, and someone was standing behind Mike's car, like, get the fuck out of the way, goddamn it.
Yeah, I had no idea who the fuck it was. I heard it on camera. I'm like, I don't remember what happened, you know. But you're in the moment, you know, it's whatever.
There's a lot more footage that obviously didn't make the video, and I was going to tell you, I'm like, you talk mad shit when you're up there, dude.
Oh, yeah. I know that. I talk shit all the time. What do you mean? You think I'm going to stop because I'm up there?
Yeah, you're right.
That was like in Buffalo. I told that dude no one wanted to get pulled in. So I was like, well, put him on the line. The dude's like 1.5 feet from the line. I'm like, hey, pull your dude in. And he looks at me. I'm like, are you going to pull him up or no? I go, you know what? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck him, too. And I backed up and banged the light.
Oh, the dude I was racing?
Yeah. I'm like, dude, why doesn't he listen? Pull him up or no? What the fuck?
They'll learn. Yeah. They'll learn one way or another.
It'd be way better if you beat him by 1.5 feet, though.
Well, unfortunately, I had to win by more.
Yeah, well, nice work, dum-dum.
The cop was racing this weekend?
Oh, shit.
No,
even the Olympic called me a cop now. What the fuck?
Did he call his when he knew he was going to get beat? Did he call in his backup?
Dude, holy shit! I didn't tell you this. So when we went down there to scope the spot, those kids that were sitting there, we went to the starting line and the kids were sitting there. A cop showed up. We looped around to the back road to the finish, and I had an earpiece in, and I had a walkie-talkie, and it was clipped on my collar, and I was talking to the walkie-talkie. I was talking to the caller, and I pull up, and I was like, "Hey, what are you kids doing here?" I'm like, "Nothing. We're just hanging out watching races." And I grab it, and I'm like, "Yeah, 1046 over here." And like, "Wait, are you a cop?" I'm like, "What?" Like, your boys want to get over here. I said, "If I got to come back, we're gonna fight." They're like, okay." They all jump in their cars.
Watermelon?
Yeah, dude, fucking watermelon, bro. Where's it at? Yeah.
God, that stuff's good.
It is.
I can drink about 40 of them, well, that's a problem.
Yeah, I'm like 7 in right now.
Damn.
I had to work. I had to pass, walk through the federal fucking TSA and shit. So I had to be nice and straightforward today. Sorry, that's why I got the old blouse on here.
Yeah, nice blouse.
Not bad.
Well.
Uh-oh. Who farted?
Who farted?
Damn the flying man.
It
was him. This guy over here.
Oh wait.
You're welcome.
Sorry.
That way.
No, that is that way. But yeah, no, it was good. It was a good weekend up here. We had, we had good shit. Our racing season don't really get started till about July, anyways, just because it snows so late in the year. Then everybody gets their shit out, breaks it, and they got to fix it, and then they come out right about now. So.
We still had a problem getting 8 cars.
Well, we had 17 locked in. We just had a problem getting them all here.
Everybody's broken.
Everybody's gangster. As my deal. Everybody's gangster until it's time to be gangster.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
well,
some gangster shit.
Congrats on y'all's deal and excellent video. Y'all go watch the video. I watched that today and it's pretty legit.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
A lot of different angles and stuff. So, and I love different angles and stuff because it gets you to see different stuff that you normally don't see from just the start.
Yeah,
come a long way.
It's cool. Like I obviously, like you guys saw what I'm looking at certain things, but like I don't know. I think it's cool to see the drones footage and like you never see the end when you're the starter. So. You're like, I wonder how close that really was. It's cool to see.
Yeah, you see some races from the start line, and you're all like, man, that looks like a good race. And then the finish line calls you, he won by 2. You're like, what?
Yeah, you can hear me. You can hear me when a dude beats the GTR, when the challenger beats the GTR, and the dude, I forget his name now. His cousin, he's always talking to me.
Oh, George.
Before we went out there, he was like, "What do you think, man?" I'm like, "I think if you do what you normally do, you're fine." Like, what do you mean? Just don't spin. You'll be all right. That's all you do is hook and go. You'll kill that thing. I think then it went, and he looked at me like smiling, and I think it was that side, and it was way bigger of a gap than I thought it was. I was like, I think it was that side.
Just go out and be faster than him. What's the problem?
Right. Just get the spray, bro. That's all you do.
Is the YouTube Rowdy Racing?
Yep, we got Rowdy Racing, YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, you can either look up Rowdy Racing on Facebook and it'll link you to the YouTube channel, or you can just, I'm sure.
Yeah, they all pop right up when you put Rowdy Racing.
Yeah, Rowdy Racing either in YouTube or Facebook. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. No problem.
Yeah, if you search, you can search Rowdy Racing or Rowdy Racing CNY. That's what it's under.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, we had a lot of different. Like I said, we started doing shootouts here about 6-7 years ago, and it's come a long way from cell phone videos on iPhone, from the iPhone 4s. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Thanks to our boy Jim.
Yeah, cell phone technology nowadays is getting pretty high tech.
Yeah. I mean, half those angles are from cell phones.
How much you can slow down a video on a cell phone. I mean, that's what we use a tire crack. We just use a cell phone camera on the tire crack.
That's what we did. We put a tripod up and put the whole thing on slow motion the entire time.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah,
and then you can slow it down, and then my finish line guy does his whatever he does magical down there. He can tell you if you win by this much.
Right.
I know all about this much.
Is that hard?
It's rock hard. It's like a diamond and ice storm.
That's after I give him the old fucking liquid Cialis too.
Ooh. They came out with secret ingredients, that stuff, didn't you? Cialis and the blue pill Viagra.
Yeah.
It's 50% Fit to Flat and 50% Miracle-Gro.
I have to take a double dose.
A two?
I'll take a 2.
I called the company once, that says if you have an erection lasting longer than 4 hours, to call. And I called, and I'm like, yeah, it's been about 6 hours. And he said, how many did you take? I was like, I haven't taken any yet. And they go, oh, okay.
Oh, that's weird.
I want to try taking something. You try having sex?
So he's like, oh, did you try turning off the Matt Rice video?
You fucking faggot.
Oh, wow.
Shit. Hey.
And just so you know, I'm not all talk. It's right here in the truck at all times.
You see this one, Laura? Look at that.
Oh God, that dude is the fucking worst.
Golly.
Man,
I better not. I better not get on here.
Real.
I'm talking about Bill's other son. So I don't want to.
That's Bill's lover.
Don't want to do that.
That dude needs to chill anyway. I mean, how are you gonna have street racing? What's it? SRC Street Racing Channel, and he hasn't been on the street in fucking a year now. Every weekend's on a fucking track. Jesus Christ. But he is street. I'm just fucking talking shit.
Let's tell the story.
Tell him
what the hell are you talking about? Which one?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know if we got enough time for this.
Yeah, we're kind of taking up all his time like usual.
Yeah, I know. That's what we do every time.
We might have to do another one-on-one again here pretty soon. Now I can have like 10 people on at once.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but I don't even know what that looked like on a cell phone. But
you'll have to get us with some of the blue collar boys back on here.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. It's always a good time.
Gotta go this way.
There you go. I'm repping for Robin today. Got the Black Magic shirt on.
I got the Red Savage.
There you go.
Oh, I like that thing.
Yeah. Well, congrats on y'all's get together, and
thank you, sir.
I need to make it up there. I need to make it up there one time just to hang out and.
You do for sure.
Just whatever.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh.
You can come up. You can come up and watch me do it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I'm down.
And then we can go racing.
What's that?
And then we can go racing.
Shit.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right, y'all have a good night.
You too, man. Appreciate you.
See y'all later.
Later.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Stay rowdy.
Rowdy. All right. We'll get Mr. Grafton on if he's he said he doesn't have headphones, so he doesn't have headphones, so we'll see if he has an echo. If not, then but he won 2 times this past weekend. 2. He won on the streets with Toby and them. Oh, that's not him. That's Chris. He just messaged me that he can't come on. He's a wimp. But they had a Run What You Brung on the streets, and then they did a deal at the track in case any of y'all haven't been off the internet and stuff. Any of y'all know that Ryan and Megan are having a baby, and in case y'all didn't see it, they did a reveal at the Equalizer at the airstrip, and here's a video. They're having a boy, little baby Firebird coming in. So they did that, and I guess they had a little race there this past weekend, and Grafton won that too. So we'll see if he's seen it. Yeah, he has seen. So he hadn't been on, so he's a rookie, so he might be taking a minute or two to let's see here. Well, since my guy didn't come on, we did a little quick 6 here, as Richard likes to call it. I ain't gonna take up much time. We had 6 cars show up. Virgin Road turned out to be pretty good. Stephanie came down from 66th Street, Stephanie Johnson, and some badass pictures. It was kind of dark out there, and she did her magic. Here's some pictures right here. It's Turbo and Nitrous Crime right there. This guy, he's been street, he's track. Been first time I've seen him on the street here. He raced Liam Neeson, and that was a good close race down to the very end. I think it ended up being about a car or so for the Catfish, and a new car out, Botello and them against Hurricane Chris. Robert had a little problem off the line. Trans brake locked up on him, and then the Grafton and not Grafton. Chris, and this is Chris versus Chris Crime here, and the Hurricane Chris end up winning. This is the finals. Catfish versus Chris, and this is what it started. This is what it looked like when we started, and this was the end of the night. Your winner, quick six, little $200 buy-in. 20 went to security, and we were in and out. I think roughly 2 hours, a little less or something like that. It was a pretty good night. And speaking of newbie, here we go.
Yo.
So now they get to give you shit for being on here.
Finally.
Now they get to give you just shit.
What's up, man?
That's working. Do you hear any echo on your end?
No, I can hear you good.
All right. So I guess Toby did a little shootout up there this past weekend.
Yes, sir. I think there was like 11 cars in that deal. Saturday night get together. So I think only one big tire deal showed up, and Rusty took care of him, so didn't have to deal with that.
There you go. You have mastered the pill outs. I think that when you do your burnouts, it's scary.
I like to peel out. We do peel outs when we race too sometimes. Take after Mr. Ryan Mitchell.
Yeah, and I posted a video in case people didn't hear that they're having a boy.
Yep.
So
that was a pretty cool deal.
So they had a little the deal down there. Oh boy.
I lose you?
No. Did you read that?
Oh. Well, I try. At least it looks good all the time. It's not fast all the time, but we try.
Well, you can't have every once in a while. You can have the best of both worlds, and this past weekend you had the best of both worlds. So
we got
the car and the wins
2 times. So we got 2 wins this weekend, but one of them there's still a little bit of a controversy on.
Oh,
yeah. So one twice. Well, so we went down to Ryan's deal, and I don't know who put it on. It was just one of those equalizer cash days deals. 8 cars, no ducks really. I mean, everybody was running good, but the finals was extremely close, and I pretty much had to put a bunch of mile an hour on it at the end. And when we came through the stripe, they were in between, what do you call it? I don't know, in between frames where they couldn't get 100%. They were 98%, but couldn't get 100% on who won. Yeah. But so we ended up having, after 30 minutes of bullshit, we ended up doing a rerun, which I overpowered the car, which I turned it down for the first. Same tune-up all weekend, turned it down one pass, and it just didn't like the bump out there. And but we got done with that, and we were looking at the footage again, and the cone, somebody, one of our good buddies, when he went down there to film the finish line, moved the cone to the actual finish line. So at some point during the day, the cone got moved 3 feet away from the finish line.
Oh boy.
And so technically we won in the finals. And then in the rerun, somebody moved the cone to the actual finish line. And so it was just a fucked up deal. We'll see if I get my money or not.
You talking about this one?
Yes. So that line right there is the finish line, and the cone wasn't at the finish line. So the cone was at about, I don't know, 650 some feet. But
that sometimes we make some of us as organizers and stuff. We make sometimes we make adjustments for shutdown, but that place out there doesn't need to make adjustments because you got plenty of shutdown.
Nobody realized that it happened until after the fact when we were actually reviewing the deal. You know, the organizer or whatever called me and apologized and said I won the race, but we'll see what comes of it. I'll take the win. I don't need the money.
Oh, reading that.
Hey, that's Meg. Megan's just jealous.
What's up, Dylan? Did you get fuel? Did you find a place to get fuel? Dylan was talking to me. He was up in New York today, and he had an eighth of a tank of gas, and he couldn't find a place to get fuel. Oh, she said jealous. She's laughing. Oh boy.
Megan's always ornery.
Yeah,
I like to give Megan a bunch of shit though.
So it was actually a good weekend. I mean, 2 for 2. What you got going on next weekend?
That was actually the first couple wins I got this year as far as winning the whole deal. So I was excited for that. And then this weekend we might try a little bit of Mexico action on Friday night. And then we're going to do the ice cream cruise deal on Saturday.
I got you.
So we'll see.
So he was on kill all weekend. Amber said that.
We've been doing a lot of testing on the street to try to get this thing figured out. And it's so much stuff wrong, and got some pointers from a couple chassis guys, and then Jake and Anastasia with the Salty Cobalt gave me some pretty damn good pointers with the chassis, and we made a bunch of changes and stayed up till 5 o'clock in the morning a couple times, and finally paid off. So,
well, good. I'm glad you got started getting figured out.
Yeah, absolutely. We needed something. I mean, the car's fast. It does good. I mean, it's a heavy pig and got a little baby motor in it, but it runs its ass off, and it works the best on the street. So that's where we got to try to catch up, because we definitely don't have the big motor for the track stuff. So.
So you going to the 1320 deal?
Yeah, we're gonna try that deal. We got the invite to go up there, and we're gonna see if we can't hang with them and keep up the winning streak. I don't know though. There's gonna be some pretty heavy hitters up there.
Nah, you never know. If you test, and then it seems like you got a good handle on it right now. So the car's working. Right. So
yeah, we're gonna try to race as much as we can. So it's as long as we can afford to keep doing it, we're gonna keep racing.
I got you.
I think we got something going on for like, I don't know, at least the next month or so.
Yeah, it's starting to get busy. Uh-oh. What are they saying?
I got some background shit talkers over here working on a. Here you
go. Get them on.
There's an animal, and then Jake's over there slaving on the new bug.
hot rod.
So
The
the
shop
hot
car.
rod. Yep, it got some new exhaust today and some new door panels, and they're trying to get it ready. She's gonna drive it up to the car show for the ice cream cruise, and then Jake's taking the Cobalt and gonna race in the 16 car shootout deal. So,
good deal.
Yep.
So
next weekend.
You want to name your sponsors or people help you out?
Yeah, we got Hughes Performance helped out this year a little bit. Got us some dump valves, and then always got to thank Casey Max. Ryan always is doing something to help out, and if I need parts or tires or any of that stuff. And got Fuel Injector Development, always keeps us gets our injectors clean every year and helps out where he can. True Motorsports, they do the smooth stage bump box, and they pay a lot of buy-ins and help out where they can, so that's pretty awesome. They're probably one of my best sponsors. Worldwide LS Owners, Danny Davis, he's always hooking it up and helping out where he can. Of course, Jane and Granite with the fuel and whatever he can do. So he's helped out a lot this year and makes it so we can keep testing all week and race. And always got to give a shout out to Troll HQ. So but that's about it, man. Just keeping it small, and hopefully we can get back out there and test and maybe win a couple more races this year.
All right. Well, congrats on your win, and I'm sure I'll be seeing you here pretty soon.
Absolutely. So we got races planned for the next 4 weeks, and hopefully we can get some more Mexico trips in there. So
that's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, we'll see if we can get down. So.
Oh, somebody said, "Can you beat Fireball Gap Man?" I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who Fireball Gap Man is.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know. I'd say you can, just because. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact.
Come to the streets, we'll be there. So.
All right. Oh. Well, congrats on your win, and two-time winner. Two-time. 1, 2.
2 times.
1,
2 times.
1, 2, 1, 2. 2.
Shit, we got 2 more races this weekend. Hopefully we can make it 4 in a row. That'd be something.
There you go.
But either way,
we'll have you on,
I'll take it
we'll
how I can
here.
get it.
We'll have you on here next weekend.
Yeah, hopefully.
Or next week. Next week sometime.
There you
Tuesday.
go. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. We're not going to quit trying, I can tell you that. So we're having fun and get some wins under our belt. Makes it all worth it.
All right. Well, congrats on your win, and we'll be seeing you.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
Have a good one. Bye. Your winner, the Run What You Brung, the 11 car shootout. Basically, they had one big tire car, and they said Rusty took care of him. The Giant, I think that's Giant Killer. I think can't remember if that's Giant Killer is his boy's car or that's the other one. But anyway, and then he went out and won out at the airstrip and won it by a nose right there. A nose. That was a rerun, and it looked like that was a good close race right there. And this other guy right here needs no introduction. Well, I wonder if he's got a shirt on. I bet you. Wonder if he's got a shirt on. Do you think he's got a shirt on? I bet he's got a shirt on. I can see he's got a shirt on. Your two-time winner, another two-time winner this weekend at. I'll let him tell it. What's up, Sugar Lips?
I was naked, but I put it on for you.
Oh,
can you hear me?
Oh boy, yeah, I got a bad visual. A bad visual on that.
Oh Jesus.
Fuck.
I'm tired.
I'm trying to send. I'm trying to look at some of these videos, but they're all too long.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I edited any of them.
Yeah, they're all pretty too much. Well,
that's all good. I posted them on my page.
Yeah. Oh.
Very.
That's not gay if you enjoy it.
That's right. I do the fucking though.
Yeah, you're the giver, not the receiver.
That's right.
So you won Friday night.
We went down to SCT Indy. Chase has been asking us to come out. Took the wife down there. She wanted to race street class, so I actually wasn't even going to bring my car because we really don't do that kind of racing. He's so stupid. Well, luckily we got fucking V-bands now, so I don't have to fucking rank anymore. You daddies, that motherfucker still got me for 5. So yeah, no, we were actually just gonna leave the car at home and just take the wife racing. She wanted to have some fun and decided to bring it with, and turned out I've never been to like an NHRA track like that or anything before. I went there in the expectations it was gonna be badass, and it was fucking junk. I mean, I guess there's some deal where the way they polish the tracks for big tire shit or something, it don't like the kind of cars we have. I never felt tire shake like that in my life. I do love you. So yeah, we managed to figure it out pretty quick, and we're one of the only cars going down, and we got it done Friday night on no prep, and then Saturday we were on prep, which I've only done, man, I think I have like 2 hits on prep in my whole life, and it was still greasy as fuck. It was like 145-degree track temps, which I don't know what that means, but I guess it's not good. And so once it started, got through a couple rounds there, and then once the sun went down, we were able to put the screws to it a little bit and beat up on some cars that I didn't think I would be able to, but got it done again.
What's funny, people? We were out in the streets Friday night, and I was just looking at this road that I've been eyeballing for a while, and I just happened to be looking at Facebook, and I seen that Mork won, and I was talking to Heath. I said, "Hey, I said Brandon won over here, up there at Indy. They had I guess the streetcar takeover or something up there." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "That's pretty good." And then instantly, I'm talking within a minute, I get a message and tell me that he won. I said, "Man, was your ears burning? Because we were just talking about you."
Yeah, that's what you were saying. No, it was cool to go race some of those guys. You know, like I got to race Derek on Friday night in the finals, and a couple X275 cars and stuff like that. So it's cool. I've been waiting to race. Just there's a few people I just been wanting to race, and they ended up being there, so it was kind of cool. Yeah, you know, that's funny. I mean, I seem to be a lot better at this no prep track shit than I do the street, but I don't test very much on the street. So every time someone brings me this virgin junk, my car's been having a hard time going down it.
Well, I heard you said that you were going to the streets Sunday.
Man, what a fucking joke.
Oh boy.
I don't even know if we should get into that. Yeah, so I mean, if you've ever seen someone try to prep a road that is when it's 95 degrees out and fucking has 0 rubber on it, that makes for a fucking comedy show. So
oh boy. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of prepping anything.
No, I mean, yeah, what's your take on that? You guys ever do daytime races where it's over 90 degrees out or it's hot as fuck? I mean, what can you do? Water burnout only? Like everything else seems to get greasy. Everything I've tried.
Well, I mean, most of them guys they they just do a little puddle, and they burn their tires and back up right up into it. I mean, not really. Most of the stuff isn't. I mean, it's far few in between to get virgin roads. I mean, I did find one that we ran on this past weekend, but it's kind of hard, far between to find virgin roads and stuff. But yeah, during the day, I mean, that's what mostly our. I mean, we're not cars ain't pushing horsepower like you guys, but you know the no trailer stuff is mostly some of the stuff during the day.
Yeah, there's such a. Oh man, you daddy. That's 4, motherfucker. Hey, now that I got my shit fixed, we're racing for nipple kisses. I'm going live every time you gotta kiss me on the fucking nipples, bitch.
Yeah.
I fucking love him. So, but yeah, no.
What a joke! Man, Let's hear it, Brandon. What they said.
We got. Oh, we're going right to 3. Is that the same comment?
No, that was the same comment.
All right. So, yeah. So pretty much what happened, dude, is like there's 2 people that put on races out by us, and you know, one's a little bit more about the racers, and one's not. And anyways, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but they're dumping oil on fucking each other's roads, fucking to fuck up events, or someone is. Though nobody knows who, but it's a fucking nightmare. And you know, it's a pretty good road. It's got rubber down on it, and like the point of the race is kind of to try to, you know, I'm not a big fan of fucking TV shit or trying to be on TV, but if it's a $9,000 pot, you're not going to see me not show up, you know? And, but anyway, so when we got there, some of the cars that were a little bit slower, apparently, were pushing to move past all the rubber and get into just bare virgin shit. So, because there was a little bit of oil about 100 foot down the road, which myself, I would have rather drove through the oil that was a week and a half old than left on decent rubber, just with how my car's set up and stuff. And, but, you know, I like to put power down. I don't like the 620, 630 passes. It's just, I don't have fun doing it anymore. My car don't like it. The converter doesn't really like it. So, we'll see. But anyways, next thing I know, the guy putting the race on spraying LC7 down a virgin road. It doesn't have a burnout on it, and he's spraying at 150 feet. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, you
spraying 150 feet?
Yeah, just misting the fucking road. And I'm like, awesome. You know as well as I do how I draw chips. Numero uno, baby. That's every time I pull my own card, I'm number 1. So. But the funny thing is it went right down the road, had some tire speed, whatever. I got through the first round. Every burnout that happened, the road got greasier and slimier. It was like leaving an oil to the point where people were doing burnouts. And my guys, I was backing them in virgin and letting them leave on nothing, because if you put your foot in it, it was junk. So by the time I went second round, it was I ended up pulling like 6 or 7 degrees from the first tune-up, and that car went nowhere. But I mean, whatever. We had to sign releases. We're not allowed to talk about this. But anyways, dude, the race ends up getting it's like a permitted deal, you know, like because they're videoing it and stuff. And yeah, I mean, if you ever seen a race that's permitted not have a fucking winner, how about that? If I split it 8 ways because they ran out of road time. So, needless to say, I'm a little frustrated with the scene around here. Hence why I get the fuck out of Dodge every weekend if possible. It's just kind of a fucking joke. So, there's potential here, but I don't know, man. I'm fed up with it. So that's why I've been doing the track thing. And I still don't have a fucking license. So I don't really like going out on the street testing much unless there's a bunch of people around. So I tend to just do it in a competition, you know? But we've been testing during the day, dude, and I don't know what the deal is. I talked to Justin. He told me I was an asshole because I wasn't shaking his skinnies up. I didn't know. I didn't read the bottle. I don't know better.
Oh,
you know, so he said that had something to do with that. So we haven't tried it again. But we weren't allowed to use our own prep either. We had to use LC7. So I don't know. But the street thing was
everybody had to use the same thing.
Yeah, there's, you know, and then not only that, but the Chicago scene just like can't seem to get away from this fucking chases race shit. It's gay as fuck. Like I hate it. I don't like being a part of it. Anytime I race chase a race, I'll always go up and ask somebody if they want to go off an arm drop. You jump, you lose. if they say no, what's that mean to you? You know, it's just.
there goes Joe.
I like to race heads up. I like to see where I'm going to be with the next guy. It's how I get faster. You know, I travel to go race. You know, guys like fucking Ryan and Beater, and definitely not Rank. He's slow as fuck. But Cody, you know, I mean, so it is what it is, man. I don't know. We're just gonna keep traveling around here's. You know, I mean, it's hard not to race for good money when it's in your backyard, but
Yeah,
it's just.
but if you, like I said at the beginning of the show, and I've never been a fan of prep, even back when we used to do it. I never, back in like 09 or 08 or 06 or whatever. I've never been a fan of it. You know, I mean, you're supposed to tune your car for the road, not. I mean, if you're going to prep a road, you might as well just go to the track. I mean, shit. I mean, what's the point?
Well, I mean, we don't even race on prep at the fucking track, so I don't. You know, I just don't understand. You know, so it is what it is, man. But it was a good weekend all in all. I mean, I learned a lot. Fucking, I'm always learning, always racing faster cars. I mean, there was a couple X275 cars that I was able to get around on Saturday that I was pretty pumped about. Fucking, I had a lot of support from out that way between Heckman and Pete from Hughes, and all those boys want me to beat up on Derek Kelly. And like I said, the track wasn't really there, but still got it done. Luckily, he almost hit me coming through the finish. He was probably about a half a foot away from my door. Through the finish, he must have stayed on it and got real close. I moved over as close as I could to the wall, but that was all I had to go. So it was either I was getting hit or not, and he ended up bringing it back into his lane. So luckily he kept that out of there, but lots of excuses I'm hearing coming out of that camp from that win. But, you know, the track was shit. So, you know, lots of tire shakes. So, I mean, for every excuse, the next lane has the same one, you know?
Yeah, well, I seen him. I seen the video, and it looked like luckily he was behind you.
Yeah, if I would have pulled the chute or something, it would have been bad.
Yeah,
but so it was a nice long shutdown, so we weren't really pulling the chute. And then it was pretty cool because me and my boy Muffrey, who last time we won Anarchy, we were against him in the finals. We did two different classes. We went into street racer and small tire, and I went in small tire. He stayed in street racer. We both won Friday night, and then we both went into small tire on prep on Saturday. And the way the ladder fell, we just ended up in the finals together again, where I was able to stay out. Or actually, I treed him. He 60-footed me a little bit because I was still being cautious, but my car had some mile an hour on him, so I was able to get the win. But it was pretty cool for both of us to go out there. We both rocking Dave's Proformance transmissions and been talking to Pete a lot. He's been helping us with converters and shit. So it was pretty cool. It was just a good weekend, you know. It's cool to take all the money back from the event. We've never gone to them, so it was fun, man. It was a good weekend. The wife won her personal best in her car. Fucking finally left the wheels in there, so that was pretty badass. I think I was almost more excited about that. And she got down on the street with us too. I think her car might have left better than mine.
Oh boy!
So it was
She
her
probably
first time.
She probably had a better reaction time than you. I'm just saying.
I don't know, man. I'm good on the light, but she's good on a flashlight. She's learning on a Pro Tree, but fuck, I was going 006 and 009 all day on the tree. So that's a couple margin of victories just came from the tree. But what's up, babes? So, but yeah. But oh Jesus, you guys can dyke it out later. Get off the live feed.
Damn. Yeah, as Richard said, you're always welcome down here. Of course, you know.
Yeah, man. Well, I love coming down there. So I actually just bought a fucking new dually just for it. So I got sick of the fucking single axle. My buddy gave us his 48-foot gooseneck for this weekend, and we put both cars in it. Man, I'd rather take that 48-foot thing anywhere than my bumper pull. So now I'm looking at trailers.
How you get a new truck when you ain't got a driver's license?
Hey, that's we'll just keep that between me and the wall. It is what it is, you know. I mean,
your secret's safe with me.
Yeah, you don't want to give me a court date and let me get my shit back. I'm just gonna do my thing, you know. It is what it is.
There's still they still COVID shit up there.
I guess for trials and shit. I don't know. Fucking, I haven't had a license in 2 years, so now it's starting to be normal. And if I get pulled over, I just make her get in the seat. She's getting the ticket.
Wow. Dang.
Everyone's like, you need a CDL to pull this. Could be a lot of fines. I looked at Ash. I'm like, man, you're fucked. That was pretty good. But so yeah, I mean, we're definitely planning on coming down. I think I don't know, I'm debating taking this weekend off and maybe bouncing over to I-29 for Joey's race. Oh boy, bouncing over to Joey's race in I-29 next weekend, or coming down to Outlaw Armageddon. I'm not really sure yet. Jesus, get a room.
Damn.
I don't have any fucking pants on, Ash. Why don't you come down here and get under the table?
Oh boy.
I just put a shirt on.
Just put a shirt on just to. I'm surprised you have a shirt on. I'm surprised you have a shirt on.
I didn't want to hear about it. I had it off all weekend. Even the track was yelling at me to put the shirt on. I asked if my nipples leaked COVID. Oh, shit.
Popcorn.
But yeah, no, it was a good weekend, man. Minus a bunch of drama on our street scene. I had a good weekend, so I'll definitely be down there soon. We got a couple cars we've been working on and testing out here that I think might be a little better. What's up, Dad? A little better at virgin road shit than my car is. It's either that or I just got to start testing the fuck out of it and just be willing to go through a couple set of tires and just get it figured out. I mean, if the surface is there, the car's fast. If like virgin shit, I mean, I don't know. I got this like magical boost number in my head that I got to use at least 14 pounds, and it's just way too much fucking power. So I know, Richard, I'm fucking biting my fucking nails. I want to come bad, but it's fucking far. And it's Saturday though, yeah. I promised the wife I'd take her on a date. Hey, babe, want to go on a date to Arkansas? So I don't know, man. It was all in all, it was a good weekend, but yeah, I put an air shifter in it finally. So trust me, I'm it's in the books to let her start making a couple hits in the car. I mean, if she drives it better than me, whatever.
whatever wins money, huh?
That's right. I don't give a shit. Just a car.
Gotta pay for that new truck.
Yes, we do. So we've been doing good, man. I got last weekend. I went down to a 44 car shootout in Indiana. No prep deal. They scraped the whole 8th mile, and we went into the finals pretty effortlessly. Again, chase is a race. Well, not only you're not 60 foot and shit. Not only is a chaser a race, but listen to this shit. This race, you stage on the tree, but you go on an arm drop, right? So when you pull into the beam, when you're staging, the guy's already standing there with his arms out. So on any movement, it's a race. Chase is a race, blah, blah. Well, Zach Barker and me were in the finals, and fuck, man, I didn't even think about it. You're allowed to he doesn't have to get into his 4th bulb, which is, whenever I'm at the track, I'm waiting for it to see 4 bulbs to watch for lights or whatever. So he was sitting there and he stayed in his 1st bulb on the break, and dude dropped his arms. I was still watching the fucking bulb. He got like 4 cars out on me, and I left because either way he left on the arm. So I would have been, if I sat, I would have been fucked. So I left. He got like 4 cars out on me, and I got a little impatient when my data told me I couldn't grab the scramble to like 300 feet. And I ended up grabbing it about 100 foot and spun till about 500 and came around him on the big end with the tires in there. And it had to go to a cell phone. It was within probably 6-8 inches. It was right. I mean, I came right back around him like he was tied to a stump. But hey, man, you did your thing. It's all good. But he did leave on arms. I mean, it's my bad. If I would have been watching arms, it would have been a different race. But they call it the Hustlers Brawl for a reason. So just another. But he ended up taking $10,000. I got the 2,500 runner-up money. But hats off to him and his team. They did work. I mean, the fastest car on the property has just never won that race yet. It's fucked. But yeah, his dad put his car on his roof the night before. They ended up fucking banging that thing out with hammers and shit. I can't tell them what my 60 foot was. Are you nuts? and got the car back in the race and stuff. But it's also a badass event. It's just I'm just not a fan of chase the race. It's just I like heads up drag race, and you jump, you're out. But I will say this weekend the spirit of me came out a little bit. Tony McKinney, who was last year's no prep champion at that whole point series thing. He's a bad dude. His car's fast. He was in his red hatch, and he went red on me Friday night, no prep. And as soon as I seen him go red, I let off the light, the tree, and chased him. We both went red. I knew first was worst, and I ended up running around him. But he's like, "Why'd you chase me?" And I'm like, "Man, I wanted to race. I wasn't trying to sit there." So it was but just a lot of cool shit, man. Good weekends. We're learning more and more every weekend. So I plan on trying to get her down there for one of the streetcar, like a legit streetcar thing where the S550 would be good in, letting her have some fun down there for sure. So that's definitely on the list of to do before the season's up. Or maybe when our season's up, we'll come down and do that. Don't you guys do a lot of that when it's in the colder months?
Yeah, we do the no trailer stuff. No trailer stuff is because we really don't have a winter. I mean, it gets cold, but it's
You're
usually
still in shorts though, yeah.
Oh yeah, it could be a snow on the ground. I'm still in shorts.
Yeah.
It's just the way I roll.
Right on. But yeah, I'd like to take her out there for some no trailer action. It'd be fun. Come down for maybe like a long week or something. Do a couple of them. So he won too this weekend. I'm proud of you, Eric. It's about fucking time you won something. Jesus Christ.
That's what I forgot. God dang, that's what I forgot. I need to get him on too.
Yeah, put him on right now, that sack of shit.
I knew I was forgetting something. God dang it.
Yeah, I was proud. It was a good weekend for me and my mans. But he had a rough weekend, man. His injectors were stuck. He had to pull plugs and fucking unlock his motor after every single pass to get it to start back up. That's
he's still having injector problems.
Man, he's got to have something in his tank or something that just keeps clogging those injectors. It's just nonstop. Ever since he went to alcohol, that thing's just been a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, they say that you got to change your oil like every weekend on that shit. Is that true?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, part of me is like secretly like not scared of anything and retarded, but part of me like doesn't want to go to alcohol because I don't know if I'll see myself on fire or how that works.
Yeah. You're not on fire, Ricky Bobby.
Exactly. So I don't like wearing gloves and all that shit either.
Oh. Yeah, so. I knew I'd forgetting something. I was like,
it was him and
they had like a 30 car field or something.
They had a 30 car field in Ohio. Yeah, it was fucking badass night of racing. It was him and Jeff Thomas in the finals, which was pretty cool because Jeff Thomas was lucky enough to fucking get his car back with the help of everybody on fucking Facebook and Instagram and all over the place. I think that thing had like a couple thousand shares and people pieced that together like a motherfucker, man. It was cool to see the street racing community come together for that because that's a badass car and, it's got to be a horrible fucking feeling. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. They never even got in his trailer. I don't need gloves. Everyone says I need a seat bracket too. I posted some in-car video not too long ago and I've been getting a lot of ridicule about that. So my seat moves around a little bit. Said I'm too big for no seat bracket.
That's it.
There you go.
Is he coming on? I'm trying to see if he came on, if he got it or not.
Eric, check your fucking Facebook Messenger.
Let's see. Oh boy.
So I know the fucking the Preston brothers down in Kentucky have been on a fucking roll with that Frankenstein car, street, track, anything they've been at. So they're racing down in Ohio at Edgewater, no prep this weekend. And I know Eric's going to it. So I was actually calling him earlier asking if I needed to come lend a hand or if he was going to get it done for me.
Oh.
I don't like them. I had fucking racing shorts and flip-flops like I used to if I could.
Then you're not legally for the track stuff. On the street, you'll be all right, but
yeah, street I just go jeans and a fucking long sleeve or jacket, maybe. It was hot this weekend, dude. You guys have fucking Auschwitz hot weather this weekend too?
Yeah, it was pretty warm here.
Man, it was like 95 all weekend. I swear to God, I drank like 3 gallons of water in the last 3 days, and I took 2 pisses.
Yeah.
So,
shit, what do you say? We'll have to save it for next week.
no, next week you're not a winner.
Yeah.
Shit expires, bitch.
Yeah. Oh.
But
well, what do you got next?
Like I said, I don't know.
You got a date night?
We're supposed to do date night this weekend, but all these people keep hitting me up trying to get us to go to Ohio because there's a race for both cars, in Edgewater and Cincy, and then in Marion for Bill's race, that her car can race in too. So I know if I tell her she can race, she'll probably skip date night in a heartbeat. And we still got this 2-place trailer sitting here, so who knows? Either that or thanks, buddy. We're trying. Either that or, like I said, the following weekend, I was thinking about popping over to Iowa, back to that I-29 track, or maybe Outlaw Armageddon. I don't know yet. You going down to that at all? No. You guys got anything going on the street that weekend in that area since it's right there?
Never know. Maybe.
Twofer? I like twofers if I travel that far, you know?
Uh-oh.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Best date nights for racing.
There you go, Amber. That's what I'm telling you. So, she likes going to the track more than I do. Well,
do you want to name your sponsors or anybody helps you out?
Yeah, man, I've been having a lot of help from Dave from Performance Transmissions. Always without him, I'd be fucked. Pete's been killing it at Hughes ever since he took over the converter program. It's been a whole new car on no prep. Aaron Stapleton at Fast Forward Race Cars. He just V-banded all my shit, so I don't come out and be a big fucking first round loser to a slow ass car like Jason Rank over a $6 clamp. Fucking lose by 3/4 of a car and 8 pounds of boost. Fucking joke. Besides that, man, fucking those are the 3 big names that have been helping me a lot lately, and just all my people, you know, the wife and my boy Chuck and Cody, and she's we've been teaching her the line game, so if her and I have to travel, I think she's about ready. My buddy Cody's been teaching her, and he wasn't able to come this weekend, and my boy Chuck fucking killed it. He's the one that usually helps me work on the car more so than anything, but they did good, dude. So besides that, our little man had fun and everything else, you know, it's the one thing I will give the track is it's easy to go there and have fun with the family. Yeah. So, you know, the streets are so with taking the little guy still, but I love them. It's hard to get away from them.
I like seeing the pictures that she posted up of all y'all asleep on the way back.
Oh man, we were fucked up after we left you guys, and fucking when we left 10-5 die, it was not pretty. I mean, that day before, we, like I told you, they got pulled over in the truck right after she got there, and I jumped in the car with them, and fucking my boy Chuck got pulled over, and when the cop asked for an insurance card, he handed him a $500 bar tab. They thought that was the insurance card apparently, so that was good.
Oh boy,
he didn't have a license either.
Oh boy.
So it made for an interesting thing. It was like the hangover the next morning trying to get everyone to the fucking track for the race on time. Fucking nobody could find their phones or nothing, but yeah, we had fun, man. So that's all that matters, right?
Yep.
So, but I'm sure we'll see you soon. I'll get with you and Richard and see what the deal is, man. I'm still waiting on fucking word. You know anything? Is there ever going to be a Kansas City race from when we all locked in, or what? Fucking like in February?
That you'd have to get with Toby.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know if I figured you'd be up there for it, maybe.
Yeah, I'll get with you.
It's supposed to be
I heard.
Okay.
I heard something. I just ain't gonna
relinquish
it on here.
All right.
It's not my place.
No, I know. I've just been curious about that one because I was definitely looking forward to that race.
None of them had.
Hey, the cop asked. He's like, "How do you guys get here from Illinois? Nobody's got a fucking license."
So we left it. We left it at home.
Yeah,
all of us.
left it in the core system. No big deal. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that race. So, I mean, if that pops off anytime soon, I'll definitely see you guys there. Otherwise, get with me too if you're planning anything the weekend of Outlaw Armageddon, so I could get a little street action in if I come down.
10-4.
All right, buddy.
All right. Have a good night.
You too, man. Good talking to you.
All right. Bye.
Later.
Your winner this weekend. That is correct. Oh boy, what Jim send me? Oh boy, I don't know if I can't, Jim. I can't. Can't, Jim. And where's Eric Mand? Where's he at? They had they had a 30 car cash days, or I don't know if they call it cash days up there, what they want to call it, but your winner was Boston George. Apparently he's been having some problems with his car. And you're out to travel. Yep. Updated by spring. Yep. I travel pretty much every weekend, so I have not had this stuff weigh me down or anything. So I'm still doing me, still having fun. Just the way it is. They had Eric Mans won the deal in Ohio, and they had another race in Tulsa over the weekend. I think they were going to have the midnight drags, but something ended up happening out there, and they canceled it, and they had a little shootout on the streets in Tulsa, and your winner, Mr. Joey Cook, in the truck, in the love. That right, he got that. That thing's pretty fast. He's been having a little bit of issues with it, at least when he had the little nitrous pop at the 10.5, but that truck's pretty quick. Y'all need to watch out for that thing. He gets that thing ironed out, or it'll be let's see here. There, we can show this picture. Oh boy, maybe not. They got it locked on. They got locked down. So, but anyway, congrats to Eric Mans, and we might have to we'll do a little one-on-one with him. Maybe sometime this week. Maybe if I get time. But we're gonna have Chris on. He flaked out. Maybe he had to work or whatever. But your winner here, Hurricane Chris, and 50 Shades of Brown. The car, which is about right. So, but it was a good weekend. Lots and lots of street action, some track stuff, some street stuff where they prepped the streets. I guess I don't know if it was for filming or what, but you know, it is what it is. We got what do we got? We got I've got nothing this weekend. So we might be doing something else here on the street. Never know. You have I think Richard and them is going to be at Arkansas this weekend, and then I have to look at my calendar here. Oh, Mr. Angeli, we got what do we got? Oh boy, where's my calendar at? I got nothing next couple of days, and then maybe something. Oh, yeah. And then something, maybe Mexico, middle of the month. And then Mexico. We got the Suicide Walk on September 12th, which is something that me and the wife, we do something here locally. And then September 19th, Clash of the Concrete, Part 2. I think they got 32 car fields, small tire, big tire. I think 16 big tire, and yep, there it is right there. Yeah, if you haven't locked in, get with Mike. He'll get you locked in. I think small tire is locked has a full field already, and so I think they got Deadly Driver and big tire. They got a big tire race. Spots are almost full. There you go. That's September 19th. That happens to be somebody's birthday. I won't say whose birthday it is, but somebody's birthday. Uh-oh. Yep. There it is right there, Mark. September 19th. Hawthorne, Oklahoma. It'll be small tire. You got to send your lock-in money to Mike. And that's about it. We got Wheelie Mafia sponsor here. Wheelie Mafia, the Outlaw Drag Strip of Sallisaw as well. And Bill and the guys out there. If y'all like to have a party and y'all like to have a party, he can keep it. He can have fun. Y'all can have fun there. That's where the 10-5 Till I Die takes place. I think we need to do another one out there. I think just one a year isn't enough. I don't think. So maybe one. I don't know. Maybe two a year. There you go. Call Mike to get your lock-ins for whatever class you have. I need to. Maybe if I can. My Facebook on this laptop's messed up, so. But I'll save it. I'll save a screenshot on it. But that's about it. Wasn't that bad. Congrats to all the winners this weekend. You have Eric Mans in Boston, George. You had Joey Cook. You had Brandon Mork at Streetcar Takeover. Apparently, they prepped the street. They prepped the street for a street race wherever they were at. Don't ask me why, but anyway. You had Christopher Wolf and Hurricane Chris and 50 Shades of Brown. You had the Rowdy Racing guys up there. But if y'all go watch that video of Rowdy Racing, man, that video turned out pretty good. So that's about it. Hope y'all had a good night. Time to go to bed, get up early, go to work. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Later.